I feel paralyzed.
Hey everyone, it's me in the State 290. So today, we're going to be taking a look at the Florida 500 Race 5 pack. So, I am very pleased that Bubba Wheelhouse is a re-release made in Thailand for this year, which is very nice. Bubba Wheelhouse is so forlorn. And the problem with this pack that, oh come on. Laney has been re-released a bunch of times in the past. Instead of Laney, why can't we have Ed Trunken instead? Ed Trunken is pretty forlorn, but hey, it's nice to see Fong back. Fong was very popular last year, and I'm okay with Maddy McGear and Laney McQueen. I don't have a problem with Laney McQueen anymore. So, but before we begin with this review, by the time recording this, yes, I just woke up. And 2, Disney Docket made a review on Cars on the Road color changers, so you can check that out. Link in the description. And yes, I really cannot wait for Cars on the Road. This will be amazing, and I am very enthusiastic for Cars on the Road. This is gonna be amazing. And yes, I did get this at Walmart 2 weeks ago. Mattel, other languages. For the 500 race at languages, you can get Maddy McGear, Fong, Laney McQueen, Bubba Wheelhouse. Compared to Bubba's original stock art right there. But Bubba has the metal windows this time. And you can get Laney as well. Banned in Thailand. Mattel is making Thailand packs this time instead of Vietnam. Like I said in my Cruising Through Radio Springs 5 pack, that was a month ago. So without further ado, let's open it up. Here are all the cars out of the box. They look very amazing, and I am very happy that Bubba Wheelhouse is made in Thailand this year. It's very nice to see him returning, which is very nice. So let's save the best for the last, but let's talk about the others. Like there's Maddy McGear, where she appeared in the Florida 500. Right there, she is a big fan of Laney McQueen and Cars Tree. Let's compare it to the original one. I'm not going to go into deep. What I like about Maddy McGear, she has a very interesting model. This is my Thailand one I got in 2019 in the Melissa Burn a Break 2-pack before I had my tonsils out in October. We're doing a and there's a screenshot of Fong where he appeared. He is the Next Gen Transberry Juice in the Florida 500. One of those highlights from last year and the fan favorites. The original one. Not a lot of no differences. But Fong is one of my favorites as well. Now there's a screenshot of Laney McQueen I really like his paint job in my opinion. Better than the Rusty's Late McQueen from Cars Street from the beginning. Screenshot of that. Let's compare him to China, Thailand, and Vietnam. Expressions are the same. The Vietnam one is the worst in my opinion because look at the side sponsors. They are very hard to see. China is very crispy. Thailand is doing better. So which Hershey McQueen variation do you prefer? Made in China, made in Thailand, or made in Vietnam? Well, I am not going to do Vietnam because it's the worst in my opinion. So I think I have to go with Thailand because I really like this Thailand version in my opinion. It looks very, very nice in my opinion. One of the better Thailand cars. Now let's do Ryan side Laney. Yes, there's a screenshot of where he appeared. He is the Next Gen Blinker in Cars tree. I am not going into deep with the repeats because except for Mafast, we reviewed these in the past. I reviewed Mafast Fong last year. And everyone knows when Maddy and Hershey McQueen appeared. And Ryan Laney is one of the boring cars in my opinion, so let's talk about Ryan Laney. I thought he would have some metal windows, but he didn't. Mattel had this time used the original Thailand Ryan Laney. This time. I honestly like some of the Next Gen. I like the Next Gens with metal windows in my opinion. But let's compare with the metal window version. So, as you can tell, the light orange is on the metal windows, but the dark orange is on the non-metal windows. Well, to be honest, I have to go with the one with the metal windows. Because I don't know why they look pretty appealing in my opinion. So which Thailand Ryan Laney do you prefer? The original one that was released in 2019 or the one that was released last year in a 2-pack with Eric Breaker? Like I said, I have to go with the one with Eric Breaker because he's more like of a unibody. Now let's compare him to the Made in China. So expressions are similar, but this one is more angry. What I'm disappointed about the Thailand Ryan Laney is that he does not have metallic rims like the China one has metallic rims. Spoilers are different. The colors. Back of the spoiler is orange, but the China one is blue. It's just disappointing in my opinion. I think China for the win, I guess. Well, it's time to review the highlight for this video. Thailand Bubba Wheelhouse and the re-review. Yes, there are some screenshots of where he appeared. He is the Next Gen Transberry Juice in Cars tree and one of the supporting characters, and he is also one of the NASCAR drivers that was voiced by a real-life NASCAR driver named Bubba Wallace, which is pretty interesting. Speaking of NASCAR, yes, this year I reviewed the NASCAR Bubba Wheelhouse. If you want to check it out, dump your card right above. That was the time when I came back to my channel after a long hiatus from February to March. So without further ado, let's review Thailand Bubba Wheelhouse. Here is Bubba Wheelhouse. Yes, he's very determined. TJ as in Transberry Juice, number 6. He's number 6 because of the NASCAR driver Bubba Wallace. Piston Cup, Combustor, Carbon 7 Synergy. This is easily one of my favorite Thailand cars in my opinion. The spoiler is very wobbly, just like Jonas Carver's, but this one is very wobbly. TJ is in Transberry Juice. There's the bubbles, and yes, Transberry Juice is one of my favorite sponsors, in my opinion. Date stamp 11th week of 2022. Made in Thailand. Black rims, number 6. Bubbles. Bubba is very underrated, but not my favorite next gen. Quite underrated and not one of my least favorites. Not my top 10, but somewhere in my top 20. Very nice next gen. I think the China one is kind of rare. And I remember last year, in 2018, Bubba's last release was in 2018 before the NASCAR Thailand one was in the Bobby Roadtesta 10-pack. Metal windows, just like Jonas Carver's has. And Jonas Carver's is the next gen no-stall racer. Let's compare them to Will Rush because they have very similar spoilers. Colors are quite similar, but Will Rush is one of those highlights from last year. So which next gen do you prefer? Bubba Wheelhouse or Will Rush? Well, to be honest with you, I have to go with Will Rush because of the metallic. And I really love his design. I love his metallic violet. And love his graphic and his retro design. Retro logo, but what is yours? Before we compare him with the Transberry Juice racers, yes, let's compare him to the China one. So, as you can tell, the colors are different. The China one is more blue, and the Thailand one is more purple. Same 6, same everything. The China one does not have metal windows. Rookie stripe colors are different. The China one is orange. The Thailand one is more yellow. So which Bubba Wheelhouse variation do you prefer? Made in Thailand or made in China? We'll have to go with made in Thailand because he's more of a unibuy and I really like the colors on him. The China one is very dull. But what is yours? Yes, let's compare them to the Transberry Juice racers. On the left, we have the 2006 Transberry Juice Lee Refkins. On the middle left, we have Medford from Cars the Video Game. On the middle right, we have Markus Cranksler, the stock car for Transberry Juice. On the right for today's review is Bubba Wheelhouse. Yes, Transberry Juice has changed a lot, and Transberry Juice never had a slogan before since Markus joined, like, let loose the juice. Ha ha ha. That's a very funny slogan. I just love that slogan. I'm just laughing. Let the loose juice, a very funny slogan. And colors are different, everything has changed. So, numbers are different as well, except for Markus and Bubba. The tree has been taken away with Markus and Bubba because of the NASCAR driver Bubba Wallace. Anyways, who is your favorite Transberry Juice racer? Lee Refkins, Medford, Markus Cranksler, or Bubba Wheelhouse? Well, it's a tie between Lee and Markus, but I have to go with Lee Refkins because I really adore his design, and yes, this is my factory custom Lee Refkins. Lee Refkins is very forlorn, and one of my favorite corresponding races in my top 5 as well. And that will do it for today's review on the Florida 500 Race 5-pack. I hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you next time, and goodbye.